Science is our best hope, I think, to move forward and being able to help people who are affected by autism and their families.
The Autism Science Foundation was built to put science before everything else, figuring out what works, what doesn't, what is important to understand to help people with autism.
The top scientists actually have a voice in what the Autism Science Foundation funds.
Many of the other advocacy organizations are not necessarily focusing on evidence-based practices and true science.
Autism researchers understand that before they move on to the next interesting, exciting thing, the findings that they have need to be replicated, extended, and validated.
The Autism Science Foundation is leading the charge in identifying new treatment, new hopes, new education, new understanding of autism.
The science drives the agenda.
Girls tend to be more severely affected by autism, but there's really a problem in pre-existing research because there's such an imbalance in the sexes in autism. And so the work that the Autism Science Foundation is funding to do these better studies is really important for understanding that.
We understand autism in males. The girls are just not analyzed in the data. We're doing broader studies, network studies, pooling females together to better learn.
ASF is investing in young investigators, trying to attract the very brightest young minds and providing support.
The Autism Science Foundation helped to support me in my first full-time research experience this past summer, working in a lab and collaborating with some of the most interesting, dedicated, smart autism researchers in the field.
It Takes Brains is very important to the scientific community. What we really need to do is understand what's going on in the brain. And a project like It Takes Brains is really laying the foundation for us to be able to begin to do that.
We have a lot of studies in animal brains, and that provides some proxy for understanding the brain. But the brain tissue itself from children or adults who are affected is enormously valuable.
ASF is one of the first organizations that is on Facebook and Twitter and actually taking really complex articles that nobody reads outside of academia and putting news bites out there so that the lay people understand it.
The media is now looking to the Autism Science Foundation as the resource to go to for accurate information.
Most of the time, the studies don't even appear on any of the other major websites until after ASF has put them on a podcast.
The Autism Science Foundation's TED Talks have provided a way that highly skilled investigators can present their perspectives, their findings, and their hopes for the future.
The Autism Science Foundation was involved in the PBS NOVA documentary, Vaccines Calling the Shots, and parents really should see that.
What the documentary did was presented the science, presented a really reasonable rationale, and embedded the autism story within that.
Scoring Goals for Autism is a charity event that we started in 2011. And it was really our son's vision to create a day of soccer where everyone can play. We were very proud to receive the support from the Autism Science Foundation because they believed in what we were doing.
This event is intended to show our appreciation and provide support in the best way we feel we can.
The scientific community relies entirely on the autism community, families, and affected kids to participate and to drive the research forward. And that's the only way that we're going to learn.
The Autism Science Foundation is supporting some of the most exciting, the most innovative research in the field of autism.
Autism Science Foundation needs your support to help get closer to the answers that we need.
As a parent, it's important for me to care about the science of autism because I won't be able to be there always for my son. I need to know that science will provide both research and treatments that can help my son when I'm not around.